Years ago, 1996, I was dwelling on John chapter 5, that as the Father has life in himself, so has he given to the Son to have life in himself, because he's the Son of God, and he quickens whomsoever he wills. Then the following morning, they rushed a little boy to me that had polio. Got to the hospital, and the hospital said, oh, take this child now to Papa. There is no way, no medical solution to this. Get down to the pastor, let him pray over him. And I was just coming from that revelation that what is coming out of me is not carbon dioxide, it's life. The Father has life, so as the Son also has life, yes, and quickens whomsoever he will. Yes. So I saw the life that God breathed into the clay. Yes. Yeah. And I saw from that breath all the organs were formed. The flesh, the bones, the marrows, the muscles, the nerves. How many remember the story? He breathed into the clay and man became what? A living soul. So there was life in his breath. So there is life in my breath. So when they brought this boy up, I got excited because I just got something from heaven. So I took the legs like this and I said, there is life in me, and now I release that life to these legs. The following Sunday was running all around the platform. Polio driven out. Life. Every word from God to you is creative, is prophetic, and is also acidic. That's my word. ASEEDIC is a living seed that must generate proofs. The fruits that the seed produces is what you call proofs. It's so important. That's what, whether you are in business or in ministry, a word from the Lord will transform your life. The Lord sent a word into Jacob. He wasn't a preacher.
Yes, sir.
Jacob was not a preacher, and that word imparted upon the whole Israel. He was a businessman. So a word from the Lord to you can transform your entire life and make you a pronounced reformer.
Yes.
Come on now. Abraham was not a preacher. You think he was? He was a businessman. And a word from the Lord gave him a generational place and a symbol of eternal blessing. Even in heaven, Jesus said he saw Abraham sitting on a throne and Lazarus serving him. Now you can't tell me. So a word from the Lord is what triggers the revolution in you. You need a word from the Lord. Come on now. A word from the Lord will change your entire life forever. Now today, by his grace, he has helped us to command financial dominion. Now tell me how it happened. September 4, 1987, September 4, 1987. I was in one hotel room and worshiping the Lord. You know, I told you yesterday how to minister to the Lord. You need to learn how to minister to the Lord. I mean, you need to learn it. And then a word from the Lord came to me from Hebrews chapter 7, verse 1 to 8. Very strong, sir. Very strong. And the Lord said to me, the same way I opened the heavens over individuals, that same way I open heavens over organizations, institutions, including the church. Say what? He said the tithe that Abraham paid was not his personal tithe. It was the tithe of his army. What? And then for the first time I had a word from the Lord. Corporate tithing opens the heaven over any corporation. Now man, it was that day I knew one command. The truth is this: what we expend in our ministry is not offerings, it's open heaven supplies. And I must tell you that, man, that claim, I knew it from that day that we are entering an open heaven realm. That was 1987. It's still speaking today. If I tell you where we were that time, you'll be sorry for us. Just a word from the Lord to a man. He said the Lord sent a word into Jacob. It lighted upon the whole of Israel.
Yes.
That's what makes men world changers. A word from the Lord. It changes some things around your life dramatically and forever. A church that is not a giving church, no matter how much offering they collect, it will be a begging church. Because abundance answers to giving. So there must be a way that we sow to the system. We add value to the system. We have what we call in our church today the ark. The ark is our rescue mission to the dying world. And what we do there is a percentage of our income in the various congregations around the nation goes into the ark. So that if there's problem in Somalia, we could rush in there and then do our bit. Problem in Rwanda, we could rush in there and do our bit. And I can tell you, when you were talking about airline, I said, that's what we need it for. We need our own cargo planes to carry stuff to various places.
Yes, sir.
Because it is his business to clothe the naked and feed the hungry. It changed my perspective forever. I always saw the church as a collecting depot. But here was God saying, it is what goes out of the church that determines what flows into the church. Can I hear your loudest amen? Well, just a word to you. You see, the things that change your life comes to you privately. God spoke to Abraham privately on 3 very dangerous occasions. Get there to their country at 75. Then at 90, circumcise yourself. Then at 100 or 100 whatever, take your son, the only son you have, and go and sacrifice him. They were all private communications. If you don't open up to God, you may be at the same spot forever. What will change your life will come to you mostly privately. As the word is going on in the church, why not? God can speak to you. As you are reading a book, God can speak to you. As you are reading the Bible, He can speak to you. If you miss what He says, you have missed your place. He will open to you a new business while you are reading, while you are praying. But it is personally to you. He said, look to Abraham, your father, and to Sarah, I called him alone. And I bless him and I increase him. So we must understand individuality in our responsibility. You are a person that must connect directly to God, or you miss your place. I can see what changes here. I don't know where your ministry is today, but it will go places. I don't know where your business is today, but you will go places. You are in one nation today, you will soon be in 10 nations.
Yes, sir.
You are on one continent